There are some mysteries that refuse to stay in one place. Most legends belong to a single location, a haunted house, an abandoned asylum, a cursed road. But some stories span continents. They cross borders, languages, centuries, and somehow they continue to grow. Tonight's mystery begins in Italy, but before it's all over, it will take us beneath the streets of Paris, into the occult circles of Victorian London, and eventually to the towering skyline of New York City. At the center of it all lies a strange belief, a theory whispered about by mystics, occultists, conspiracy theorists, and historians alike. The belief that certain cities possess a special kind of power, that hidden forces connect them, that they form invisible triangles stretching across the globe. What's most fascinating isn't whether these triangles actually exist. It's that the cities involved keep changing. The names move, the lines shift. Yet one city almost always remains: Torino. Tonight, we're diving into the mystery of the Esoteric Triangle and asking why the same cities continue to appear in the stories of magic, secret societies, and hidden knowledge. I'm Ashley, and this is Unsettling Stories. Long before conspiracy theories filled internet forums, people believed certain places were different, special, sacred. Ancient civilizations often built temples atop mountains, springs, caves, and unusual geological formations. The reasoning varied. Some believed gods dwelled there. Others claimed these locations possessed unique energy. Some simply felt drawn to them. Across thousands of years and countless cultures, one idea kept resurfacing. Certain places matter, not because of politics or economics, but rooted in something much deeper. Modern researchers call this concept sacred geography, the belief that physical locations can hold spiritual significance. Whether that significance is real or imagined remains a matter of debate, but the belief itself has shaped human history, such as pilgrimages, religious monuments, and ancient cities. Many were founded on the assumption that geography itself could be sacred. And nowhere is this concept more intriguing than in the city of Torino. Torino is unlike any other city in Europe. Located in northern Italy, it is often overshadowed by Rome, Venice, and Florence. Yet among occult enthusiasts, Torino may be the most important city on the continent. For centuries, it has been known by a remarkable nickname, the City of Magic. According to local legends, Torino occupies a unique position in the unseen world, a crossroads of supernatural forces, a place where opposing energies meet. What makes Torino unusual is that it appears in multiple esoteric triangles. In some traditions, Torino forms part of a triangle associated with white magic. In others, it belongs to a triangle associated with black magic. The details vary. The city remains constant. Why? No one really knows. But Torino's reputation has been shaped by centuries of mystery. The city houses the famous Shroud of Torino, a religious artifact believed by some to bear the image of Jesus Christ after the crucifixion. Scientists continue debating its origins. Believers continue defending its authenticity. The controversy alone has helped make Torino a magnet for spiritual fascination. Then there are stories beneath the city. Legends speak of hidden tunnels, secret chambers, forgotten passageways connecting churches, palaces, and ancient foundations. Some claim the cult rituals took place underground. Others dismiss such stories as folklore, yet the rumors endure. Even the city's architecture has attracted attention. Statues, symbols, and unusual alignments. Many have been interpreted as evidence of hidden esoteric influence. Whether these interpretations are accurate is less important than what they reveal. People want Torino to mean something. They always have. And perhaps that's why it never disappears from the triangle. One of the oldest versions of the legend describes a triangle of white magic, a triangle associated with enlightenment, wisdom, and spiritual growth. Its points are said to be Torino, Prague, and Lyon. Each city possesses a long history of mysticism and esoteric tradition. Prague became famous for alchemists during the reign of Emperor Rudolf II. Lyon developed a reputation for mystical and spiritual movements throughout European history. Torino served as the Italian anchor. Together, believers claim these cities formed a network of positive spiritual energy. But there was another triangle, one far darker. The Black Magic Triangle is perhaps the most famous version of the legend. This triangle traditionally links Torino, London, and in some versions, San Francisco. According to believers, these cities represent centers of hidden power, places where darker aspects of occult practice flourished. Of all three cities, London may have the strongest case historically, because unlike many conspiracy theories, London's connection to occultism is very real and very historical. For centuries, London served as the epicenter of Western esoteric thought. Secret societies flourished there. Occult organizations recruited members there. Mystics, spiritualists, astrologers, and ceremonial magicians gathered there. No figure embodies this reputation more than Alistair Crowley, known by admirers as a visionary and by critics as the wickedest man in the world. Crowley became one of the most influential occultists of the 20th century. His teachings spread globally. His reputation became legendary, and London became forever associated with modern occultism. Then there was the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, an organization whose membership allegedly included writers, artists, mystics, and influential thinkers. The people, rituals, symbols, and teachings continue influencing occult traditions today. Unlike many legends surrounding the esoteric triangle, London's reputation wasn't built entirely on rumors. It was built on documented history, which may explain why occult traditions repeatedly place it within the triangle. Paris often appears in alternate versions of the triangle. And once you examine its history, it's easy to understand why. Beneath the streets of Paris lie the catacombs, a labyrinth filled with remains of millions of people, miles of tunnels disappearing beneath one of the world's most famous cities. The catacombs have inspired stories for centuries. Secret societies, forbidden rituals, lost chambers, and strange disappearances. Whether any of these stories are true almost doesn't matter. The setting alone is enough to spark imagination. Above ground, Paris developed its own reputation as a center of intellectual and esoteric thought, including alchemy, Hermetic philosophy, revolutionary ideas, and mysticism. All found fertile ground there. Some researchers argue that symbolic architecture throughout Paris reflects hidden influences. Others dismiss such claims entirely. Yet Paris remains one of the cities most frequently associated with secret knowledge. And perhaps that's why it often replaces other cities within the triangle. Then we arrive at the most controversial point: New York City. Unlike Torino, Paris, or London, New York does not possess centuries of established occult tradition, at least not in the same way. So why does it appear in modern versions of the triangle? The answer may have less to do with magic and more to do with power. As the 20th century progressed, global influence shifted. Financial, media, and cultural power increasingly flowed through New York. The city became one of the most influential places on Earth, and for some theorists, influence itself became a form of magic. They began asking an interesting question. If occult triangles connect centers of power, Shouldn't New York be included? Supporters point to Wall Street, the financial heart of global markets. Others focus on the city's Masonic history. Still, others point towards symbolic interpretations of monuments such as the Statue of Liberty. Many historians reject these connections, yet the theories continue to spread, perhaps because New York occupies the same role in modern imagination that London once occupied centuries ago. A city where enormous influence is concentrated. A city capable of shaping the world. And that alone makes it irresistible to conspiracy theorists. No discussion of the esoteric triangle would be complete without addressing secret societies. Whenever mysterious cities are connected by invisible lines, someone inevitably mentions hidden organizations like the Freemasons, Rosicrucians, Hermetic groups, and the Illuminati. The reality is often less dramatic than the stories. Many of these organizations were philosophical, some were charitable, and others focused on spiritual exploration. Yet secrecy creates mystery, and mystery invites speculation. Once a society becomes secretive, every symbol becomes suspicious. Every building becomes a clue. Every coincidence becomes part of a larger narrative. The esoteric triangle thrives on this uncertainty. After researching these legends, one question stood out above all others. Why Torino? Why does Torino remain while the other cities change? Sometimes it's paired with London or Paris or Prague, and sometimes New York enters the picture. The lines shift. Theories evolve, yet Torino remains. Perhaps it is because the city genuinely possesses an unusual concentration of mystical history. Perhaps it is because generations of storytellers reinforce the myth. Or perhaps once a city earns a reputation for mystery, every new mystery simply attaches itself to it. Whatever the reason, Torino became the anchor, the constant, the city that never leaves the triangle. So, does the esoteric triangle exist? There is no scientific evidence proving invisible energies connect these cities. No secret map hidden behind the Vatican or ancient document revealing a grand design. But perhaps the most fascinating mysteries are not the ones that we can prove. They're the ones that we continue telling. For centuries, people have drawn lines between powerful places, searching for patterns, searching for meaning, searching for hidden truths. And perhaps that is the real secret of the esoteric triangle. Not that it reveals something hidden about the world, but that it reveals something hidden about us. Our need to believe that beneath the surface of history, there is still something waiting to be discovered. Join me next week for part 2. Stay curious and stay unsettled.